You see Austin there stomping a mud hole.
Who's controlling this cage? Why is it going back up?
You know what? I think it's Vince McMahon.
Okay.
He's like back there, like, oh, make a match of this. I have to do it. Okay, so now Kane's hanging on for dear life. Man, this could all go wrong, couldn't it?
Well, yeah. Not even a mess. That's like a concrete bit there.
Yeah. Straight into that guardrail. It really didn't matter back then where you were placed. If you was a fan, you were going to get in on it. What the hell is that contingent there? With the crowns on their heads.
I know some fans were really pleased they got to touch Austin, and I'm like, oh my god, I touched Austin.
Oh, these fans are crazy, man. It's just not like today's fans. It's like a just totally different world, isn't it? Of people that would have gone to see it then.
Yeah, I don't think I'd have fancied getting pole driven on the concrete either.
No. It's always fascinating that by regulations and commissions that... Look, imagine that. There you go. Vince McMahon up there with Sable.
Yeah,
you knew it. What's amazing is that his commissions used to make WWF and wrestling shows, depending on what state it was, have the mats around the ring. Yet when it comes to this, it makes no bloody difference, does it? I mean, if they're going to go everywhere anyway, you know, you can't have pads everywhere. So it's just funny that they make them put it around the ring, but anywhere else it's fine. Just do it. You know, jump off a cage. Who cares? Really, don't look at wrestling the same. So as we see Austin up the rampway. Go for a suplex there.
Oh, that suplex looked like hard work.
Yeah, it did. I used to see Kane deliver a suplex. I'll say, in his repertoire much. There's Earl Hebner out there still. Kane now taking it over to that audience part into the light. Steve Austin, like I said before, he would run so hard with that belt for so long and then roll into next year's WrestleMania with it, going back up against The Rock at the time. I think it was like, what was that, like almost, he didn't win the Royal Rumble of 99, but, you know, he would make it there, but the last two Rumbles he would have won.
Yeah, he holds the record for winning the most Rumbles as well, isn't he?
So now as they head back to this, cage is still down somewhat. Now as they get back into the ring now. This has been... I mean, they haven't stopped, these two guys. I will give them that. They've like literally been all over this place. It's not like we're going to have any Roman sleeping chance in this one.
No, I mean, I've got to feel sorry for Kane sometimes because I think he's always been quite underappreciated throughout the whole of his career. It's quite a shame.
Yeah.
I think he only ever really got the major main title once, didn't he? I mean,
That's
he had the what we would call the lesser heavyweight title, but big one just the once, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's very much. I mean, he's been around. He's definitely like the character has stood the test of time, but it's one of those things where you can only go so far with it sometimes because he's not. It's slightly similar. He unfortunately got into the similar spot that The Undertaker got into before he would eventually win at WrestleMania 13, that WWF title, and get it back again because he came in strong like The Undertaker first did with Hogan, and then it took a bloody long time to get back to that spot again. And you have to be so good with doing it, as we see now. What's that? A fan being strapped across his face. So Austin just using anything and everything. I mean, this is a first blood match, but this is like a no holds barred really to most of the newcomers, I'm sure, are here. The way they're looking at this.
Hefner took a nice bump there.
He did indeed. I'm guessing some shenanigans gonna go down here now with the referee out. It's that mask as well that Kane used to wear added so much to his character as well. He's pretty scary. In fact, you couldn't see his mouth or anything.
Either way, they've settled now to have the cage halfway up. So like, we couldn't decide have it up or down. They have it halfway up.
Yeah, I do not remember this match at all, I have to say. Certainly don't remember the cage being like the way it is. Earl Hebner trying to sell a head injury. These two guys, like I said, neither one of them have stopped. We see Vince looking down.
You would have thought he'd have a better seat.
I think he's up there. He's controlling that LNSL. He's got a little gadget next to his seat or something, having a bit of fun. So we see now Austin stomping a mud hole, as I used to say. His opponents.
I think as well, Kane would go on to win a ridiculous amount of tag team titles, though. That was the one thing he did do.
Yeah, a lot of different partners, didn't they? I can remember him and Taker for a while, him and Big Show for a while. RVD, Daniel Bryan, yeah. So many.
Was it RVD X-Pac, wasn't it?
Oh God, as if he hasn't done enough already tonight. Foley. Good grief. So, you'd think he'd be laying down relaxing somewhere after what he'd gone through. No.
Well, yeah, I thought he'd be out of the arena now. I thought he'd be in hospital.
Yeah, that's where they would be now. That Hell in a Cell's coming down again. It's like Vince is like, no, I'm keeping him in there again. See what he does for me this time. God damn. And the stunner there on to Kane. Now the Undertaker. He looks like he was dressed to go home. But no, I want you out there. Don't care if you've not got the top on. Whoa. They're taking his brother, and now we're back to Foley and Taker again. It's like a rerun.
Yeah. They were like, the crowd's gone silent a bit. Get them back out here.
Hang on now, and there we go. There we see Austin with the blood.
It just makes us wonder at the start, how could Kane bleed when he's got nothing showing?
Yeah. Gasoline on Earl Hebner. Now Austin coming back into it again with some more kicks. I really don't remember the end of this one. But I've seen the images, but still. As we see fighting over a damn chair. Earl Hebner, I don't know what the hell he's doing over there. Gasoline's trying to sell that. Now he's ringing the bell. I think Earl Hebner's about to get it now as well.
Yeah, why does Austin look surprised? You're like bleeding so much. You must have noticed.
So ultimately, that gives Kane the victory over Steve Austin, officially. The first blood there. Vince happy. There we go. That's how it ended. So I'm guessing that they may have run over time to this pay-per-view somewhat there, Matt, the way it ended there.
Yeah.
Because it ended quick. Yeah, we're at the end of King of the Ring 1998. I was expecting there was something else to happen there, but I have no idea. I don't know, Matt, but I have a feeling that they've cut something out of that one on this version of the network, because I'm sure that is the one where he would set himself on fire after that. Kane, that is. Because if you look at Kane's attire, you'll notice that both his arms were covered up, and that's because he was wearing like a special suit. And I'm sure this was the event, because I'm sure I've seen it on. I'll look it up for everybody right now, but I'm sure that they've cut that out. I don't know why they would do that, considering they've left everything else in. But I'm guessing that was that one. What did you think of the show as a whole, though, Matt?
It definitely had. Well, towards the second half of the show, it definitely came into its own, and that's when they had all these memorable moments. I mean, I think if anyone watches this pay-per-view, it will stick with them for like the rest of. If they're into wrestling, it will stick with them for like the whole duration of the time that they're into it.
Yeah. Your feelings on Shamrock as the King of the Ring winner? We know he didn't go on to much else, but as far as the tournament and stuff like that, was it one of the weakest ones we've seen, do you think?
No, I don't think so. I think even though like Shamrock won, I think he is still of the quality of people that won it. It's just that he didn't get that opportunity to take it to that next level.
Sure.
I think so far, still for me, the only one that we've seen that really shouldn't have would be Mabel still.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I think you're probably right. I mean, I think Shamrock, like I said before, the heritage had already been built at this point, so they must have been wanting to do something for the guy, that they didn't just waste their time on putting him there for no reason at all. So I'm guessing that would be the thing. I think the bad thing for Shamrock really is the fact that if you look at what was 99, I think he had the match with, was the Intercontinental he was involved in. So he ended up going slightly backwards into that Intercontinental level, and then that was kind of it. He never really got a main event shot. I don't ever recall him getting a main event match at a pay-per-view after that, which is a bit of a shame. Like, you'd have thought he'd at least got one, but I don't think he got one at all. So yeah, slightly disappointing in that sense. But I felt this show as a whole very attitude-y. No doubt about it. It was very in the thick of the Attitude Era, Matt. That I know that the next one as well will probably be very much of the same flavour. Of course, seeing the Hell in a Cell again just made me think how bloody crazy all that really is, and still is to this day, when you think about it. And as I'm looking around, I can't find anything at the moment to tell me that that is what happened at King of the Ring. Only on Wikipedia they say that the match finished, first blood match for the WWF title. It wasn't that night. It was not that night.
I do remember a time when Undertaker had an Inferno match with Kane and he got set on fire.
Yeah.
That's
the deal is that if Kane lost, he would set himself on fire. Basically, it was a stipulation in that. But there wasn't.
He does still get set on fire one day.
Yeah, he does. So. It's just the way it pulled out of there off the camera. I was like, bloody hell, that was a bit